Hello and welcome to Scalemodeling live chat. Are we live? Can somebody put something in comment that you can see me, because I'm still seeing the countdown on YouTube for some reason, and I've deliberately gone 5 minutes early. So yeah, it hasn't updated. You see me? Oh, good. Hello, John Alex. How are you? That's strange. Let me just get this up so we can see who is in. Yeah, that's strange. I'm still seeing the countdown on YouTube. Maybe if I do a refresh on there, and that might show that, yes, okay, I am there. Good. All right, all's well. All's well. So, g'day, Mr. Paul Price. How are you? Who else? Jeff, of course. Hello, Jeff. Just watched your video earlier this morning too. I've been up all night, as you may or may not know. I'll get to that in a second. Who else we got? Rims Models in. How are you, buddy? Good morning. John Alec is in. G'day there. Richie Lamb is there. Hey, Alan Crowley's there. G'day. Who else is there through the magic mirror? What was that? Some kid show back in the 50s. All right, I'll just give a chance for everyone to come in so I don't have to repeat myself. Yeah, a bit of drama around here. Let me just see who we got in. We've got 10 watching now. Lucas is in now. How are you, buddy? Okay, so welcome to my live stream, and actually right now we're coming live from what looks like a murder scene. Yep, there are police, forensics, everything going on just outside my window here in the street. A few hours ago, last night, there was a big argument. I heard a lot of yelling and screaming and loud voices across. I live opposite a park. Just across the road is a nice big park there. There was a lot of yelling and carrying on. And I'm used to it because I hear a lot of kids out there in this area, and they get pretty noisy. So I went back to sleep. While I was asleep, what I didn't hear was the police, the fire brigade, the ambulance, the helicopter, the aircraft, everything that came afterwards. And it seems that there was a young male or female, I don't know, stabbed and killed. So they passed away out in the park. When I came out, woke up early this morning because I heard people standing out here. There was some police out the front. I went down and just asked what happened, and they said, "Oh, there's a body in the park. There's been a stabbing. There's a body in the park." And yeah, so pretty serious stuff. And at the moment, it's now 6 a.m. here. People are trying to go to work. I'm noticing people, we can't get out of the driveway because there's two vehicles that were parked blocking the driveway to our apartment building that look like they're maybe the suspects' cars. One was abandoned, open, the other one's locked, and forensics are down there right now with police going over those vehicles, and obviously the residents here can't get out. So, yeah, no one's going to work for a while. I need to get out of here in 2 hours, hopefully. I have to run my motorbike down to the detailer, but that should be okay. There is a second driveway that's up the side, and even though the street is completely blocked off, as they're photographing everything on the street, there's blood on the street. It's not a good sight out there. So yeah, bit of excitement happening around. Who we got? Go for a Painting is in. How are you? I can give you a quick look. I took a few photographs from just my window here, you can see not too clearly. We got forensics down there in their suited up booties, measuring and taking photos. They taped off that area around the park there where the body was discovered, or there was a lot of yelling and stuff. So yeah, and then of course we have the 2 abandoned cars blocking our driveway that are still sitting down there right now. So yeah, bit of excitement. So I've been up since probably 1 o'clock in the morning when I finally woke up to all of this. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite a scene down there. So yeah, but as I say, it's 6 o'clock in the morning now. I live on the end of the street, and there's a main road where there's a lot of industrial areas further up the other side of the park, and that was completely blocked off by police. They pretty much had the whole area blocked off. They've just opened that road to let people through, but they've got our road still closed off here. So yeah, all fun. Mark's Mod, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Is Shimi BMW is in. Very good. How are you? Scott's there. Hello, Scott. G'day to you too. I hope I haven't missed anybody. No. I haven't really got much prepared for this. All this stuff going on out front here has put me off what I was planning to do. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what caused it, what the problem was, what started the argument. There was quite a lot of loud yelling stuff going on in the park. The park goes over the other side. Over the other side was where they found the body. I'm not sure if it happened while there were police here because it got louder apparently. I spoke to one of my neighbours last night who said that a lot of the yelling and that was while there were police there. They're taking it very seriously. This happened, we're talking 6 hours ago, roughly. And yeah, they're still working out there, photographing. And the sun, it's still dark outside too, so the sun should start coming up in about half an hour. But, yeah, so there was, quite a mess. Anyway, how are we all? How is everybody? Andrew's there. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. So many. Gosh, 21 people. Fantastic. Don't forget your thumbs up, guys. And yeah, that'd be great. Get your thumbs up. And James is there, is he? Hey, I didn't see you pop in. Where's James? Yeah, he popped in. Good on you, mate. James is here and still alive. Skullfish is there. How are you, buddy? Yeah, so for those who just joined, as a few have, I'm coming to you live from what seems to be a murder scene happening out the front of my place, just a few meters away, where I'm guessing a young guy was stabbed to death a few hours ago. And they've got some suspicious vehicles just in our driveway that were dumped there last night, and they've got forensics going over them, and hopefully they'll be able to tow them away not too long, because a lot of residents here are trying to get out to go to work and they can't. Anyway, so what's happening? Oh, and I don't know if any of this has been on the, well, not obviously over there. I mean, murder's a murder. It happens often, but just not a big thing here in Australia like some other places. Hey, Paul, Plastic Monkey, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, mate. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. David Robinson's just popped in. Hi, Peter. Everyone else watching. And to everyone else watching, it's a beautiful day here in Liverpool in the UK, really. That's good. Not so cold, hey? Now pop these up on screen. There we go. So yeah. So yeah, what have I been doing? I've been doing the Yamato, as you know. I put out that little update progress video the other day. Alan's there. I don't know if I said hello. G'day there. Um, yeah, so a little bit of a progress update on my Yamato build. Just went right through from unboxing, right through all the different videos that have gone out up into number 13. I think we're at now 12, 13. And yeah, just giving an overall of where I'm at. At the moment, I'm working on the funnels, which are quite interesting. I'll show you here. This piece here, it's got some nice photo etch on it. Only just started doing that. There's a platform there, but there's a lot more to go on that. And then the piece that goes on top of that is that. I'll see if I can get that up close so you can see the photo etch on there. There's a couple of little platforms. I've painted down all inside at the top black, excuse me, and inside there. Excuse me. This is very tricky to paint because there's a line where it's black around the top here. So what I need to do is prime it all in black, then mask it off so that that black stays black while I do the rest of it, the IJN grey. Problem is that with all the photo etch on there, I can't mask over photo etch because that's all going to get ripped off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to, the photo etch that's going to be black, I will paint that separately and put that on separately. The photo etch, like you can see, that's already on, that'll be the grey, so that's fine. I can paint that on there and I don't have to mask over it. There is a ladder that runs up here, which, because the top quarter of it goes into the black area and it's black, I'll have to paint that separately. Excuse me. So I'll be, yeah, it's lots of detail. And then, of course, there's all these funnels or vents that go up a side all the way around it that I have to actually do them individually, because if I put them all on, I can't mask them up. I'd never be able to get that proper, nice, straight black line. So all those vents, and they're all in their numbered different correct order, they're all different shapes. I've done one side, taken them all off, but I have to paint them separately. So they'll be painted black undercoat, then IGN grey, and then I'll fit them temporarily and I'll mark where the black starts, because the top of all those vents where it extends above the black area are black. So then I'll just use a brush and just do the black on them. But yeah, very, very feely. But it's going to look fantastic when it's done. That's what I'm thinking. Let me go down, chat and catch up. If anyone's come in, I haven't. And that's just everybody saying good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everybody, wherever you all are. Alan's there, yeah. All good. Everybody's there. I like your video, Jeff. Your latest video was a good one. Enjoyed watching that. What else have I got? I'm just searching. Where are we? Sorry, I'm so unorganized at the moment. There we go. And my internet seems to be going really, really slow, but that's okay. Yeah. There we go. All right, all good. All good. And how is Sue? Someone asked. Yes, Sue's well. Feeling better today. That's good. Yeah, thanks for that. What do we got? You're well, good. Catch up with your latest video. Yes. To Jeff, yep. It's 5 a.m. in Cairns, and I'm about to start figure painting while it's cool. Oh, good. Very good. Yeah, it don't stay cool for long up there, does it? Uh, Two halves. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Imagine that. Fantastic weathering if it was buried like that. Like picture of it underwater. Wow. Um, that's good. I'm waiting. I'm just listening to hear a truck pull up because I want to hear when the tow trucks pull up to move these cars. Obviously, it's not happened yet. It's very quiet too, so I know they've still got the street blocked off. There's no traffic. So, um, and David's saying he went to the model shop today only to find some paints. Failed again. Bought a kit. Oh, geez. That happens to me quite a bit too. Paints. You only buy paints. Yeah, yeah, I know it happens. Even if failed again, bought a kit. Did you buy paints too? And temperature? It'll be 30 by 9 o'clock. Yeah. Today I need to quickly check our weather here in Sydney because I'm hoping for no rain, and it looks like there will be no rain. That's good. 20% chance. That's okay. See, I'm taking my Suzuki V-Strom 1000 just 5 minutes down the road to a detailer who's going to detail it all up for me, but he needs the bike all day. How's this? He's only charging me. I just found the bloke. He does cars and motorbikes. I thought, excellent. So I thought, all right, I'll get a price because I want to sell the bike, so I want it looking good. So he said, all right, yeah, I can do this up, make it look like it's just come out of the showroom. I thought, oh, cool. And we started talking about stuff, and he's got a similar bike, and we just had a bit in common. He lives partly in Thailand as well, so that was cool. And in the end, he said, I'll do it for $100. I said, done, sold. Well, not sold, but yeah, $100. So I'm going to give him my bike for the day, pick it up this afternoon. They're open tomorrow, so if it is raining, I don't want to ride it in the wet and get it dirty again, so I can pick it up tomorrow. I'll get an Uber back home. I'll jump in my motorbike, my other bike. I've got a Kawasaki Ninja, and then I need to go to Flight Centre, which is an Australian travel agent. Have you got flight centres everywhere around the world? I think, I'm not sure. To check on some details on airfares to Thailand, so I'm going back there in the end of May for a month. I need to find out a few things. Apparently, at the moment, Thailand has a visa thing where you just get a visa on arrival, entry stamp. It used to be for 30 days. Back in the end of before Christmas, they've extended it to 45 days. So you get 45 days now. But that's only till the 31st of March. And I don't know if they will actually extend it further because I want to go for a month. So I can't book my return flight until I know how long I've got. So hopefully they'll extend the visa, leave it at 45 days because I'll be over there for, I think I worked it out at 36 days. And there's some really good airfares right now I wish I could get, but I rang the embassy yesterday and they said there's no news of whether that will stay or not, and the government have to make that decision, and they probably wait until about a week or two before it expires. So I'm going to have to hold off on the airfare. But I have booked a really nice resort over there on an island called Koh Chang. So Koh Chang I've actually never been to before, but it looks really nice, and it's got this beautiful. I'm spending a little extra, so it's about $70 a night, including breakfast. It's right on the waterfront. You've got your own chalet, whatever you call it, with your own private little plunge pool, and really, really nice. So I've got 4 nights there, and then I'll probably stay somewhere else for a few other nights before coming back from the island and heading to the rest of Thailand. That's the plan. Also today I've got, when I come back from dropping off the bike, which will be about 7:30, I got to come back and I've got the pest control guy coming to spray the place because I'm getting lots of little cockroaches around. It's the hot weather bringing them out. So I'll give them they're coming in at 9 o'clock to spray. And I'm looking forward to a busy day. And the post office, of course, my mate there up there in Queensland, Jason from Outlaw Paints, has sent me down some more Imperial Japanese grey for me because I'm going to need that. So I've got notification that's at the post office waiting for me. So I shall go down and grab that. And we have Call Me Snake. Stukas. Hello, mate. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. There he is, saying good morning. Everybody's saying good morning to you, as they do. Yes, they have. Okay, you've got Flight Centre in the UK. I'll tell you what I'm not happy about, though. I used to do security for Flight Centre at their call centre in Brisbane, and it was also their head office. And great place, nice, great staff, really good people. But now that I ring up to try and get information on flights and so forth, just their help line, it's all outsourced. I'm speaking to people in, sounds like they're in India. And not only do I took about 2 hours to try and get through to somebody, but when I finally did get to speak to them, it cut out on me in mid-conversation. And then when I rung back, put me on hold, and I was on hold for 15 minutes and then cut off again. So this is why I'm going to call into one of the Flight Centre shops because I can't deal with them on the phone. They used to have, you'd speak to somebody at their call centre here in Australia when you needed advice or help for doing bookings, and now they've outsourced it. I think they would have lost a lot of customers now. I mean, everybody needs work, even if you're in a call centre in India. But I just can't deal with trying to get the accent and understand what they're saying half the time, Anyway, so that's that. Where's that? I don't know where that is. All right. Who else? How are we going? I've really got not much to say, unfortunately. 22 watching, 15 thumbs up, fantastic, excellent. I haven't touched my ASLAV, which is still sitting in the box. I don't know when I will. I've just been enjoying working on the Yamato so much that I haven't been able to move things aside and bring it out. So it's just going to have to wait a little bit longer. There we go. Now, Andrew asking, what are Outlaw paints like? Mate, I don't have the experience to be able to say they're better than this or they're as good as this or not as good as that. But I've used Tamiya. I've used most of the major brands. I'm always a Tamiya user, mostly. That's what I use all the time. And I do like the Mr. Hobby, Mr. Surfacer. I use a lot of that. But I got to say, Outlaw paints, in my opinion, if you try it, you'll keep using it. You can throw out your Tamiya paints and everything else. That's all you need. Just the primer alone, if you got the opportunity to order just a bottle of primer, it's amazing. I mean, it goes on. I mean, the layer on that black is just like the plastic's black. You wouldn't even know it was painted. It's like really, really good. So, they go on, they spray out easily. Just really, really good. So At first I had a bit of a problem because I thought, oh no, because I did some painting on the hull, and I did it in the grey primer, and it was my own fault that I wasn't putting it on thick enough, because the grey paint is almost exactly the same colour as the grey plastic, and there's nothing worse when you're trying to see what you're painting. So I wasn't putting it on thick enough. So when I masked over it to do the hull red, and I took the masking tape off, it lifted all the paint off, or patches of paint off. And I thought, oh no, but it wasn't the fault of the paint, it was the fault of me not putting a thick enough layer on. And, well, anywhere near thick enough, actually. So that was all right. So yeah, I highly recommend them, definitely. As soon as the color range is growing hugely, and as it gets into more, well, the grey for the ships is pretty right, and hull red, that's fine. So the ships are sorted. So if you're a car modeler or anything else, there's stuff available. But again, it's a postage thing, and they're spreading. They're trying to get the freight prices sorted out for UK and America at the moment. Jeff saying, did you figure out what you're going to do with all your models? Yeah, so as you know, I would have mentioned last week that all these models you see, plus all the models in my cupboard and all my submarines and aircraft carriers and everything are going in the bin. Just into the bin, gone. Well, that's not happening now. So fortunately, and I will speak to him later today, Mr. Paul Price down here, there he is going to adopt my models and save them. So he's been kind enough to take in, I don't know how many he's going to get, but you can have them all for all I care. But we're going to talk later. He's got a ute. We're going to arrange transport possibly this weekend, and get stuff moved to their second home. So they will not have to be going into what do you call it when the ship's at the end of its life and they strip it down? Yeah. See me BMW is gone. Having dinner. Catch you later, mate. Thank you. Thanks, Paul. I might give them a go for my 350th Constellation. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. It's nice, really good paint. It's really nice paint. I mean, I haven't even used that much of it. Literally, I've just used one color, the primer, the black and grey primer, and the hull red, and the IGN grey. That's all I've used of it. But certainly fantastic. Yeah, Outlaw Paint's the way to go. We've got MP Model Plastic. Hello, welcome from Portugal. Excellent. Welcome. Glad you could join us. We've got 30 watching now. Gosh, that's a lot. That's more than I don't think I remember having 32 watching now. That's great. Has anybody not said hello that's watching? Everyone's saying hello to MP Model Plastic in Portugal. Going down, Tim's there. Hey, buddy, how are you? Got a few few people popping in now. So, as I said, the birds are waking up out in the park. The sky is getting a little bit lighter. The police still have the road blocked off because I don't hear any vehicles out there. And it is quieter though. I shouldn't do this, but let me just have a quick look. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes. So, yes, the police still have the road blocked off. There's still tape up around the park, and the two cars are still in the driveway, so no one can leave. And for those who don't know, there was I don't know for sure, there was a person stabbed to death just out front here in the park, opposite where I live last night. So, yeah, pretty exciting stuff. So, I'm coming to you live from a crime scene. Um, I just looked out there. I think forensics have finished. I didn't see them there anymore. And I hear a truck out there at the moment. So possibly that's a tow truck to remove these two cars that are dumped out front here. Who we got? C. K&A, hello from the USA. Hello, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Mark's there. Hello, Mark. And everyone saying hello to Mark. Yeah, I don't know if that was a tow truck. Not sure. But, yeah, people are probably wanting to leave the apartments where I live here and head to work, and they can't because the driveway's blocked by the cars of the suspects, it seems to be. One was there with the door open, and then there was another one parked in front of it, sort of in the driveway and half out into the street. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty wild night last night. Okay. Well, we've got everyone still saying hello to everybody. Everyone's saying hello to Tim. That's good. That sounds like a tow truck. Now I'm hearing tow truck. I need a drink. Hang on a sec. All right. Okay, so we have a Facebook site that it's like every suburb seems to have its own Facebook site, and if things happen, things get put up on the Facebook site. So that's one way of finding out what's going on, because people go past with their phones and video, and got to show it all off. But to give you an idea of how not very popular or how rare events are in Australia when it comes to things like this. I don't know how it is in the UK and the US. Well, its reputation on crimes like that is not so good. So, a stabbing death in Sydney, don't often hear about that happening. Maybe, well, I don't know. If I was to watch the news, put the news on TV, it would probably make the news, definitely, because it's just not something that happens here in Australia very often. Even less, well, yeah, stabbing is less likely than a shooting, of course, but they don't happen too often either, fortunately. And considering this is the country's capital, Sydney. So, all right, moving on. Yeah, so that's really, I haven't got a lot to say. I'm really sorry about this. It's caught me by surprise. And I've been already, it's 6:30 in the morning, and I've been up since 1:30 when I woke up to all the commotion going on. So that sounds like a tow truck out there now. It looks like it's going to be a nice day in the way of weather anyway. Maximum of 25 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be hotter, 28. Sunday 28, 30. Monday it's just getting hotter. Next Tuesday is going to be 33 degrees. That's nice and hot. So I've got to say, I like the heat. Now I'm just checking my phone to see what's going on. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. It does sound like there's a tow truck out there at the moment. What's this one? What's Jeff? I live in a little town I live in, 100,000 people and 26 homicides in 2022. Okay. I don't know. That sounds not well. It's not any homicide's not good, but that doesn't sound too bad. But that's only a small town too. Wow. Yeah. Alan, what's this? When are you expecting to finish the Amato? Oh, I reckon next week. No, no, not even next month. I would, even though it seems like I've done a fair bit, I'm nowhere near. Not halfway yet. That's for sure. There's like 100 anti-aircraft guns. There's, of course, the turrets to do yet. There's a lot more on this superstructure still to go together. So yeah. If I was to put a date on it, well, I'm going to be over in Thailand for a month's holiday, and I can't take it with me to work on over there. So that'll be a month I won't be touching it. So the idea is I'm leaving on the 26th of May if I can get the flight for then. And that's my birthday, when I'll be turning 25. And then I'll be returning on the 1st of July if I can stay beyond the 30 days. So we'll see what happens. So July, we're looking at August, September. Maybe I'll have it done. Yeah, I've got to get it done this year, that's for sure. See, because the other problem is, and hello Bob, Bob's there. Hello Bob. G'day mate. Yeah, because as you know, my plan is to leave Australia and move to Thailand at the end of the year, and I can't take any of this with me. It's just me in a bag. So I definitely hear a tow truck out there now. So it looks like they're going to tow away these two vehicles blocking the driveway. So breaking news for those who have popped in at the last minute is that there was a stabbing death last night right outside my place in the park just across the street, and it's been happening all night, lots of noise. I woke up to the yelling and screaming of people in the park, and about 10 o'clock last night it happened. It's now 6:30 in the morning, and they've still got our street blocked off. But a couple of cars were dumped in our driveway that may be some suspects' cars, because forensics have already been all over them, and they're finally getting towed out of the way so people who live in our block of units can get out and go to work. All right. So any more questions? I see Dominic on Facebook. I see people on Facebook. PayPal just sent me a message telling me I just paid $16.99 to Netflix. Another bill. What's this one? I'm going to start the USS Constellation soon with Mark 1 Deluxe detail set, Pete. Oh, excellent. That Mark 1 set's amazing. Hey, that's what I put on my USS Kitty Hawk, the Mark 1. The Mark 1 detail, deluxe detail set costs more than the actual 1350 scale aircraft carrier, but it makes it look so much better. To give you an idea, just the bridge tower itself with all the aerials and all that stuff on it, there were, if I remember, 500, nearly 550 pieces of photo etch added to that. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so that'll take you a while. Trust me, that'll take you a long time. What do we got? Alan saying, are you going to continue modeling when you move to Thailand? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just going to be doing more of it. I'm trying to retire 10 years early. So I've been saving very hard for the last couple of years. And yeah, I am. I'm going to be modeling over there. I'll be taking what I can. Obviously, I can't take paints on the flight. There's a lot of things I can't take, so I'm starting from scratch. I'll take my airbrush. I won't be able to take my compressor. The excess luggage on an aircraft is way, way expensive. I mean, if I was to take an extra 25 kilo bag, that would cost me over $300. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. Fortunately, a lot of stuff I can buy over there. Not so much where I'll be living, but in Bangkok, there's the Tamiya store and a lot of other hobby shops where I can buy anything I need. Hopefully, Outlaw Paints can send me paints to Thailand. That would be good. But yeah, it'll be Oz-Thai Scale Modeling, maybe. I might be able to change the channel name. No, it'll be good. And a good thing over there too is that I'll have my own place. I'm looking for a rental property there, so I'll be able to set up some nice displays and shelves and stuff, and a work area. And I'm really looking forward to doing all that. Ralph's there. Hello, Ralph. Welcome, buddy. There's a lot in today. 33 watching now. Is that going to update? Yeah. 33. There's 10 people haven't given their thumbs up yet, so let's see that. Well, that probably hasn't updated on my end. So, what are we looking at? Everyone's saying hello. There's Rims saying good day. I'm saying hello to Ralph. Right down to the last comment, which is this one. Yes, and a thumbs up. That's the way from Andrew. Sorry about the noise. It's the tow trucks out there removing the vehicles, the suspect vehicles. It was quite interesting watching the forensics guys photographing. They photographed literally everything in the street, like the park. They went through, there's no light out there, so he's done like time exposures on his camera on a tripod and waved the flash a bright light to light everything up to get the photo. They photographed every blade of grass through that park. Then they got into the street. They got all the details of every vehicle parked in the street. They photographed every vehicle in the street. It's getting light out there now too, so that probably helped. And then with the cars down here, one was locked. They never opened that one, so they'll probably just take that wherever they're going to tow it to go over that in more detail. But the other one they photographed, and they did it again with their spotlight lighting it up as they took photos on their tripod. They were wearing everything like in their, it's like they're wearing COVID outfits. I'm trying to, what is wrong with this? I'm trying to get my photo up. What? It's mucking up on me. So you can see them. Here we go. Where are we? Yeah, you can see them in this picture here. Yeah, you can see the guys out there. So that white car is one, and there's a grey car just parked behind it at the back of there. And they're taking photos. They got their masks on, their booties. It's funny because the police that were there before they got there, I did see them wear gloves when they tried the door handles. The back car was open. But otherwise, yeah, they're a little bit overkill. They're even wearing masks. Yeah, heads up. Light rain here. Yeah, I know. That's okay. I need to take my bike to the detail. It doesn't matter if it gets wet going there. It's picking up that I want to dry run back. But I've got the option of getting that picking up tomorrow, which is less chance of rain. So, all good. So, yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, somebody's had an unwanted knock at their door last night from the police saying that somebody has passed away. That's really not good. Just trying to check. So yes, as for modelling in Thailand, yes, definitely. That's what I want to do. It's really, you can hear that noise. Yeah, they're getting the cars up on the tow truck. That is not a bird. There are birds out there too. You can probably hear them. Yeah. In fact, I've been feeding them lately. They've been coming up to the balcony. Sorry, we're getting off the subject all the time here. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to yeah, sorry about the noise. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to spending full time on the modelling. See, I started modelling and building all these things at the beginning of COVID. And Andrew's off. Have a good one. Have a great weekend when it catches up to you. And thanks for calling in. Yeah. So what was I? I got distracted. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm looking forward to modelling over there and doing it full time. That's right. So I started at the beginning of the COVID thing because I was not working for 12 months, and I just happened to watch somebody I was following that actually does computers, because I was a bit of a computer geek, used to custom build computers, and he did a model ship, and I think it was the Bismarck, and I thought, oh, I've got time, I'm going to go buy a model. So that's what started it in 2019. Yeah, I think it was 2019, part way through, about April. I think it was April 2019. And then I didn't start filming and doing YouTube stuff straight away. I built a couple of models before I did that. And then it was through researching YouTube and finding what people are doing that I thought, well, maybe I could make a channel as well. So I did. But then, of course, COVID ended, sort of. And I ended up getting a job, and then that took me away from spending every day 8 hours a day building models. So I got stuck doing having to work as well, and I just don't like this work thing. So I go, well, I want to go back and do more modelling. Zinzan's on. How are you, buddy? Good evening. good morning, good afternoon. I know you're just joining, but I've got to tell you guys, I am going to be ending this stream quite soon, probably in about 5 minutes, because, like I said, I got a lot on today, and I'm glad now that the street's been cleared and I'll be able to get out and moving on. Yeah, fantastic. So anyway, yeah, I'll be a bit more organised in the show next week. Let's see if we can try and get Jason or Hibbo on with me. That would be good. Although Jason doesn't like getting up this time of the morning, so I can't do it later because then it's too late in the UK for everybody. So this is a good medium, you know. Just catching on the chat. Everyone saying hello as we do. Have a great time. Yes. Good. Good. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it at this. Give you all a chance in the chat to say goodbye to everybody. I don't know if Paul and Sue and Chris and Nigel are doing their stream this weekend or not. I'm sure they are. Go and check out Monkey's channel if they are. But anyway, you guys all know about that anyway. So thanks for calling in. Sorry for being so unorganised and the drama's here, but it's all gone now. So let's see, this is a great time of your life. Put it up on the other monitor and pretend to be working. Yes. Yeah. All right. So thank you. Thanks, Zinzan. Sorry I didn't get the chance to be here a bit longer for you. You just got in here. Thanks for showing up and giving a thumbs up and watching. And I have my usual video coming out on Tuesday or Monday, your times. And maybe I'll start a bit of work on that ASLab. We'll see. There's Hobby M Style at all modelers. Today in Russia is a holiday for all military branches. All men who have served in the army celebrate this. Excellent. Well, enjoy your day off. Does that make it a long weekend for you over there? I hope so. Anyway, I am going to end the stream. I'm sorry. That's bad timing. I'm sorry. You just got in here. Hobby M Style from Russia, but welcome, mate. And next week I'll be a bit more organised and we'll have a longer stream, I think. All right. Okay, guys. Catch us all and have a great weekend when it gets to you. And I'll see you all next time. All right. Bye for now. Cheers all.